Hey everyone. See, I'm Mike, and this video is going to be just a little bit of an introduction about me and also a brief meditation, very kind of ground level mindfulness meditation, uh, kind of what you would start with in a silent meditation retreat if you were to go to a Vipassana center, if it's which is insight meditation. It's a Sanskrit word, and if you ever go to Thailand or India or in Southeast Asia in general and go to a Buddhist monastery, this is the kind of, I suppose, foundational mindfulness meditation that you would begin with, and always come back to. But first, a little bit about me is I'm Mike. I'm 34. I kind of discovered and fell into meditation 8 years ago, and I watched a video that said you don't have to be in the Himalayas to learn how to meditate, and it was just a counting breath meditation, and then I proceeded 6 years later to go to the Himalayas, and I learned some more about meditation when I was over there. So it's true, you don't have to go to the Himalayas to learn meditation, but it's nice to get to the root of the things you're practicing, to get to the traditions at the at the root where they started. So I mean, if you're interested in Buddhism at all, that's well, kind of a lot of where meditation in the U.S. and in the West, it stems from Westerners who went over to the East, went over to India and kind of Buddhist countries, learned some things that they thought was really powerful and really helpful, and they brought that back with them and started kind of spreading these new ideas that haven't really been a part of the Western culture. And so that's kind of meditation in a nutshell. And I'm trying to present it in a way that it's easy to learn, it's easy to take in. Meditation is very individual. I liken it to walking, where everybody's walks, right? You learn how to walk when you're 2 or 3, and you can get from point A to point B. But everybody kind of walks differently. The stride, how quickly they step, the gap between their steps, um, how they swing their arms, if their posture's up or if they're hunched. It's all walking, but everyone's doing it in their own way. So the same is true with meditation, where um, meditation is mostly just being, like, mindfulness meditation um, is about being present and kind of being purposeful in this moment, and being kind and compassionate and observing. And you can kind of break it down to noticing, and then you can notice with intention if you're trying to propagate change of some kind. And so this is all kind of variations of meditation. And then there's when you meditate with yourself, you'll be able to listen more closely to your body and be able to notice more, with more sensitivity, kind of what's happening in your mind. Where is this emotion coming from? Where is this desire stemming from? And things like that. So meditation for me is kind of um, the the grounding or the framework for building greater mindfulness and greater awareness. And through mindfulness and awareness, we can really help accelerate change in ourselves, and really help be more purposeful in our actions and purposeful in our decisions. And so that's, for me, the value of meditation is getting to know yourself better, getting to kind of practice acceptance, practice kindness with ourselves, and through that we can practice it even better with others. And then through that awareness, we can also know ourselves better and know kind of the direction we want to go, and then better be able to take that direction. So being able to take that formal practice and find the practical uses of it in our daily life challenges and joys, um, really allowing ourselves to build from there. And so that's what you'll find in this channel. A lot of meditations, but also a lot of kind of practical uses in the moment, in your day-to-day lives. So with that said, let's have a short, 5-minute meditation. And if you've never meditated before, this is perfect. And if you have meditated before, it's always welcome to just be with the breath. So if you're ready, have a seat, or if you're more comfortable, you can lie down, or you can sit in a chair. You can sit on the ground, and just find a comfortable position. There's no correct way of meditating. Everybody walks differently. Everybody can meditate differently as well. And so it's just finding a comfortable seat, something that's not going to introduce bother, while you're meditating. And what's most important is having a straight and relaxed back. So find yourself in your comfortable seat, and you can bring your hands on top of your lap. Have your elbows underneath your shoulders, and relax your shoulders. If you're up here, you can just let them drop. And then pretend there's a string on the top of your head, just pulling you up toward the ceiling, and then kind of fall down into that. And you might want to try it a few times to get used to what is this? How does that feel? And then just kind of have that straight yet relaxed back. And then you can tuck your chin forward a little bit so it reduces tension in the back of the neck. You can bring a smile, however small or big, to your lips. And then just kind of feel yourself relax the cheeks. Relax your eyes. You can relax your eyebrows and your forehead. Just noticing, putting your attention on these places and kind of expressing an intention to relax or release. And then we can relax our scalp as well. And then come to your breath and just kind of notice what's happening. Just breathe in and breathe out. Maybe your breath is very shallow right now. Maybe it's very deep. Maybe it's light. Maybe it's heavy. Just kind of notice, how does your breath feel right now? And now you're breathing through your nose or through your mouth. Maybe you can notice too the pressure of your body on the floor or on the chair, and what that sensation is like, what that feeling is like. You can notice your hands resting on your legs and just the kind of sensations that are involved around there. Paying attention to things that we don't typically pay attention to. Then you can come back to your breath and just notice as you breathe in, you can just kind of note to yourself, rising, rising, rising. And as you breathe out, you can note to yourself, falling, falling, falling. And just kind of feel the sensations that occur when you're breathing in and breathing out. And now the real trick of our meditation is building in our awareness. And so we're practicing awareness of our breath, but the real trick is the noticing of our mind wandering. So we'll be breathing in and breathing out, and we'll be noticing rising and falling. And then at some point, it will almost always happen. I've never had a meditation session where it's happened 0 times. You'll notice that the mind is no longer focusing on the breath, and it's no longer rising and falling. It's like, oh, well, I would like pizza. Pizza sounds really good right now. Oh, you know what? Pepperoni sounds really good on that. And maybe some onions and green peppers. Where should I order that from? Maybe I'll have that for dinner tonight. I'll have to talk to Becky and see if maybe she wants pizza tonight. That would be awesome. Oh, wait, hold on. Back to the breath. Back to the breath. Rising, falling. And so that's the real, the real meditation happens when you're noticing your mind wandering. And when you're noticing it, it's not a problem. It's not failing. It's not bad. It's just, this is what happens. It happens all the time, every day, all day. And so when we're meditating and we're putting our focus purposely upon something, and we notice the breath or the thoughts wandering away, that's exactly what meditation is. It's noticing. Oh, hey mind, I see you. I see you. All right, hungry, hungry, hungry. Or thinking, thinking, thinking. All right, we're coming back to the breath. All right, good job. We noticed our wandering mind and we brought ourselves back to our breath and our present focus. And so that's excellent. That's what meditation is. It's helping us build that present awareness of what's happening within ourselves. And then from there, we can build upon that awareness and kind of make changes in ourselves that we want and help better live the lives we want to live and help better listen to our inner intelligence, our inner wisdom, that kind of best self mentality, our intuition, that type of things. So I encourage you to continue for the next, just 1 to 5 minutes after this video finishes. Just sit here with your breath, noticing rising and falling, and just see what happens for you. So that'll be all from me right now. I hope you continue, and feel free to check out my other videos and meditations. Namaste, and have a very nice day.